Our
Sorry, I did
last
not
left
have.
off, the party descended into Kael Moro beneath the city of Ank'Harel. There, you identified the betrayer of the Allegiance of Allsight as one Professor Galiocerda. Galiocerda fought with you, and in the scuffle, flooded the area in which you were fighting, which allowed the party to be attacked, not just by Galiocerda and her automaton, but also by an enormous shark and many fish. The party defeated these four adversaries with some difficulty. Many of you became quite injured before an immense new threat, a strange tentacled being who claimed themselves to be Elixion the Apotheon, attacked. The party fought back. The threat was too great for them. Ultimately, the prayers of hope were forced to leave behind, cracked as knots, of the Itis Watitis clan in the clutches of that creature. What happened to them afterwards is unknown to the party, though a vision from a seer told to Beaumont and Tampy has suggested perhaps Crack isn't dead yet. Their life hangs in the balance, but according to a vision bestowed by Avandra the Changebringer, they can be saved. During the the night after this had occurred, Ash, as you sleep, your dreams are dominated by a rouge, crimson, vermilion, burgundy. This flowing and shifting mass of red is all you see. Occasionally it shifts and moves to form somewhat visible, somewhat discernible shapes. Maybe a person. Maybe a creature, a place, a weapon. Nothing really discernible. You wake up in a cold sweat, and you feel an itching. And you look at the top of your right arm, where you had been struck by the blow that... Wait, no. It happened because you were bitten by a shark, didn't it?
Yep. Oh, what the hell, man? Okay.
So you
Crack,
look...
I'm following
So
you.
that was at the side of your body, and you see that though the injury has largely healed, veins of red are spreading from where the wounds were put. And you feel this ringing in the back of your mind. Something's grabbing at your emotions, trying to pluck at them, play them, alter them. Something's trying to take control inside of your own mind. You can tell it wants rage. It wants despair. It wants jealousy. It wants all of these terrible emotions. And luckily, you're quite able to put it aside. It's not very strong. Not strong enough to really affect you. But it's there. The ruidium has corrupted you. It might get worse. You take... 1 second.
Wait, what? Okay.
5 points of psychic damage as you wake up, and your level of exhaustion decreases by 1.
Okay, wait, so I did keep the exhaustion from last time.
Nope. The exhaustion is gone, but the corruption's still there, and you took damage as the exhaustion was removed.
Yeah. Damage. Well, back at my old health. That level up was so helpful.
So, regardless, just keep that in mind. That's not good for Ash. Now, let me change the music once again.
But if you close your eyes.
You're gonna be like the next tab being controlled and you're gonna like start assassinating people.
Hell
I can
yeah.
already do the foreshadowing. I can see it.
Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. The party was told that you'd have a few days before the Allegiance of Allside bothered you with your next assignment. They've chosen to give you time to mourn, to plan, to figure out a course of action. You all received the payment for your last mission, didn't you?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, 200
Yeah.
gold, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
200 each. Have a bit more money. Is there anything you'd like to do with it? Is there anybody you'd wish to speak with? Anything the party wants to take care of?
Can
What
I
is
go get another palm pistol?
Sure, you can head on over to Gus's Guns, where the rock gnome that you'd previously spoken with is sitting there, and as you enter, says, "Welcome back to Gus's Guns. What can I do you for?"
Howdy, I'm here for another palm pistol. Got any in stock?
Well, and they take out a small palm pistol. Now this one, not sure if you're the Whitestone type, but this one happens to be from, what's the fucking city called? Humperduck. So this is a Humperdookian palm pistol. Might be a little bit different from what you're used to, but that's what we have. Works just fine.
I inspect the pistol. Yeah, it's good enough. I'll take it.
Excellent. And you do the payment, and you're able to purchase another palm pistol.
That was 50 gold, right?
I think a palm pistol's 50 gold, yeah.
Alright, there you go.
Well, thank you very much. Come back whenever you need something more.
Will do. Oh, pistol, there you go. My expansion will grow. I will have 5 of them by the end of this session.
So, like, you see him fucking shoot, like, Spiral-Man, what? Bang! Like fucking Reaper from Overwatch. Bang, bang, bang! Drops pistols, pulls another 2 out.
Fights like pirates
That's the
did
plan.
back in the day.
Yeah, once I get cutting action, because I can already use my bonus action once to shoot my gun, and I just quick drop, pull out the other palm pistol, and use cutting action to shoot again. Oh my god. It will pop off.
Unless you roll on that one. You fucking broke
True.
his gun.
Yes.
Imagine you pull out all your guns and you're broke.
Oh my god. I just shoot myself. I'd make a new character at that point.
That's a waste of so many gold.
Oh yeah, you have firearm specialists, so you can attack with a palm pistol in your offhand. I was just double checking.
Yeah.
So anything else the party wishes to take care of? Anyone they might want to speak with?
Yeah, I got one.
Sure.
Can I go get my arm fixed? Is there a hospital?
Yeah. There are medical facilities within Ank'Harel. The Allegiance of Allsight has their own on-site medical professionals. Mostly priests, clerics of Ione the knowing
All right.
mentor.
I would like to go to one of these places.
Sure. Nearest one to you, since you live on the Legions of Allside campus, would be the cleric of Ione on campus. So you go into his office and you see, what should they be? What should they be? Hold on a second, because I want to. This is so worth making sure. Oh, you know what? There'll be a turtle. You walk in and see the turtle cleric of. Oh my goodness! I'm making sure that I get these names right. The turtle cleric of Ione. Their many scoots along their shell, marking with various chipped-in designs, almost like tattoos, but made with a chisel into their tortoise-like shell. Their clawed hands, arranging different medical concoctions, and their hat on their head that has the symbol of Ione, the 3 eyes and 3 circles. And as you enter, they turn. Welcome, Ash. Haven't seen you in my office before. He pulls out a cane and walks over to you. How can I help you?
I got red stuff in my body. Help me. I'm dying.
Well, that's not... Everyone does. It's called blood. You want it in your body, so...
Show him my arm. It's infected.
Oh. Okay. Hold on. He puts his cane to the side. Cracks his hands. Cracks his claws.
So serious, he put on the case.
Oh shit.
I have... there is exactly one treatment I can try. Ione, I beg you to grant Ash here freedom from the corruption. Well, he didn't roll below a 10.
No.
You'll have to
What is that?
come back tomorrow and I can try again.
Okay. Let's just leave.
Wait! You're not... Oh my... It can't really be cured. That was just worth a try. I can try that once each day, and you are not the only person with corruption. Just hasn't worked for weeks.
I understand. Okay.
Just
Leave.
stop! I'm telling you how to be. And he's like hobbling at you, and he's a turtle person, fucking Oogway. Stop! Ash! Do you just keep leaving?
Yeah, just leave. I don't really care anymore. I just wanted the
Don't
cure,
really-
man.
What the?
You might want to listen to the.
Get enough sleep! And then that's all you hear.
Manager.
What did I hear?
Nothing, apparently.
Okay. I just go. Nothing a cure. A good old rest and a nice sleep can cure.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Of course.
I go back to sleep.
Oh my god. Are you like are you like against traditional medicine or something?
Get some alcohol on this. Just
What's some vapor rubs right there, you know?
Some
You
aloe vera.
put some alcohol on the wound.
Admiral.
Also, the wound is on your side, around your hips
Okay.
through waist.
Okay.
So you douse that in alcohol. You go to bed. You take another long rest. Nothing has changed.
Do I
Okay.
heal myself?
The corruption is not cured. It's still there. It hasn't been.
Yeah, no, I'm at my damage because I took like 7 damage.
Oh yeah, that damage does heal.
Right, but
Yippee.
what is the condition though? Is it just the condition is it poisoned or something?
The condition you have?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't ask the doctor. You just left before they could tell you. So I'm not
No,
telling
no, I meant
just-
I meant like on my character sheet. Would it be like exhaustion or something, or what would I put?
No, well, you don't know. Like,
You didn't figure it out.
you just
Oh,
left.
Whatever, man.
You have to
Whatever, man.
put down the
Part of the
condition
plot.
of
Just
you have to
we'll
put
figure
the
it out when it gets there.
no. I know what condition you have to put down. I know what condition you have to put down. Cancer.
True.
You just left.
Okay.
Oh
I'm like,
It's a tumor.
I just wait for the day
He's like,
the legions calls for
I,
us.
all I can imagine is like Ash like has like Ash like is like throwing up. You know, it's like severely throwing up. Goes to the doctor. Can you cure this? It's like I got things I can treat it. Ah, never mind. I'll be fine. I'll be.
if you don't have an instant cure, I don't want to know. I don't want to hear it. I don't fucking care. Leaves.
I want.
but the candy characters did so much.
It's kind of legendary though. Kind of base. So. Anything else, real quick?
No, I'm good.
My character, man.
Yeah, when do we meet this?
So, that's what we're getting to. So, about 3 days after you're all back, you're all summoned to the chamber of the headmasters of the Allegiance of Allsight. Headmaster Cryos, Headmaster Cryon, and Headmaster Alakritos. They're sitting there. Headmaster Cryon with his long beard, Alakritos, the little goblin guy. I hope that your time has been. Ash, did you get corrupted and just not tell us?
Just a minor disease. Nothing.
It's
I'm doing it for a couple of days. Don't worry, I got strong.
It's
will.
the early stages of Viridium corruption.
Can I just say that Jack is just kind of like snickering by how dumb this whole thing is going on in the back? Like it's not loud or anything. It's just snickering.
It is quite literally one of the most serious diseases you could possibly have in Ank'Harel. You've seen what happens to people who get advanced corruption, right? You fought one of them.
True, I have. They become blackened. They just go to the dark side. I don't mind that actually.
They
Oh my
mutate
God.
into partially crystalline flesh monsters with absolutely no sense of self or functionality within their brain.
Would my character walk in hearing the noise?
The doors would open as who is standing there? Go ahead and describe what the rest of the party sees.
You'll see a 6 feet tall, kind of clad metal. You'll see a cloak, like a fur around with a cloak, colored green as like the rest of the all-side legions. And you'll hear heavy footsteps as he walks by, and he'll speak. Who is arguing with Ash?
Headmaster Cryon.
Is there something wrong, Headmaster Cryon? I heard a loud noise from the outside.
Pog, it's truly nothing. Ash, get plenty of sleep, plenty of food, plenty of water. It should be fine. If you get too tired, too hungry, too thirsty, you'll become a monster.
Oh, that we have
Okay.
the Iridium.
Don't worry about it.
Avoid Iridium.
Strong heart.
Pog!
You know,
Sorry. Prayers of hope. recently come back from their protective expedition, I present to you the Aormaton Bog. And he gestures to
He bows.
what more or less appears to be a robot in front of you.
Hello, prayers of hope. My name is Pog, Protector Operative Golem.
Oh,
Is that sentient or is it programmed?
Use.
Depends on the school of thought, but for all intents and purposes, yes, Pug is sentient.
interesting.
I've heard of what happened. Your friend. My deep condolences.
Nice to meet you, robot. So, what's with this
Yeah.
feller?
Party would know the term robot. You heard them referred to as an Aormaton.
Oh,
Yormaton. Would I have even known when a Yormaton is? This.
nice to meet you, Bucket.
Roll a history check.
Alrighty then.
Is that supposed to be my nickname of my race? Bucket of bolts.
We'll see.
Interesting.
What'd you get on that history roll?
A 6.
A 6?
Big.
You heard the word Aor before. Nothing past that.
Fuck is a Yormatron?
Anybody else want to try a history check to know what an Aormaton might be?
I imagine that's just
Sure,
what
why
Boa
not with
said.
my- with-
Just asks what the hell
Big
is
My
A,
plus
big A.
0.
Dumb squad, dumb squad, dumb squad.
I got an 11. Somehow an 11.
Oh
got
shit,
an
that's 20?
11.
What the hell?
So,
Look, do you really expect a priest to be a computer scientist?
Ash, since Ash has been involved with the Allegiance of Allsight for some time, has heard what an Aormaton is. And Jack would passingly understand Aor to more or less. It was an ancient civilization that was technologically advanced to the point that it was impossible to tell whether you were looking at Aorian technology or straight up magic. But they were destroyed in the Calamity. Ash would know more. Yeah, the location where Aor might once have existed was unknown until in the far north of Wildmount, relics of Aorian make started to be found. Mostly scrap metal, but Aorian steel is many factors stronger than regular metal. Although some things that have been drawn forth were Aormatons, which are more or less automatons that have a soul. Depending on who you ask, it is either an imitation soul or a true genuine soul, a soul stolen from someone else, a soul made wholesale by ancient Aorian technology, but one way or another, for all intents and purposes, it's an automaton with a soul that can act of their own volition. They're the closest thing you can get to being a person without being made out of flesh.
Got it. Aliens.
Also, not a sex robot.
If I die,
Okay,
where's
so
my soul in that robot?
aliens.
Who knows? Maybe that's what Aor was. Jack's theory. How could people pre-Calamity make a robot? They were aliens.
How could people of
Aliens?
how could people of such how could people who are so old build such technological advancements unless of course ancient aliens? Listen to my podcast to hear my other theories.
On how Aor.
Just how the Aztecs actually twerked on the Spanish.
According to ancient myths of Exandria, Aor was annihilated by the betrayer gods before anything else. Obviously, because they weren't of this world, so the gods of this world hated them. In other words, they're aliens.
What if these betrayer gods are actually aliens from another world?
So, Ash, you would relay that information to the group on what an Aormaton is, since everybody seems confused.
Does Jack relay his ancient alien theory to everyone?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Aor. I know Aor. It was run by aliens, you know.
I think the
Here's
alien
my
theory is
podcast,
more
give it a listen.
plausible.
He cans him like a pamphlet. Here's my here's my pamphlet. Give it a good read. I think it's quite interesting.
Huh. Why does it show Jesus doing the Fortnite gritty?
What?
Because Jesus is actually a time traveler that went from that came from an apocalyptic future.
Jesus, of course, being an Aorian prince or something.
Jesus.
Literally, it's like the front page just says Aorians were clearly aliens. Evidence, and then you flip the page. That shit complicated, so it couldn't have been people.
Sources, I made sources. Me, myself, and I.
I just imagine that it just shows Master Chief doing the dab.
So,
Pog will ask Master Cryon, what is my tasks within the prayers of hope?
yes. Sorry. I had, arranged for Pog to aid your group with your upcoming assignment. Pog doesn't require air, making him... Is it him?
Or she. What if it's a trans?
Would it be an it? I think it's just an it.
I don't think it's that, because Pog does have...
Bro,
Pog is a person, not a thing. Pog, what's your pronoun?
I'm fine whatever you guys call.
Sorry?
I mean, what?
Oh, he said he's fine with whatever they call.
No, I'll just go he. He doesn't require air, so he would be quite well suited to an underwater expedition, although they are quite poor swimmers. So, yeah.
Pog looks at Tampy. What do you mean, Tiefling?
Pog doesn't have one, stop. Chappy, sexual harassment is not permitted on
Oh,
allegiance of
God.
all site grounds.
May I ask your names? He asked all of you what your names are.
One, two.
Ash.
Except for you, Ash.
Wow. Okay.
Fuck you, Ash.
Oh my
He
god,
doesn't-
Ash didn't explain her backstory
I-
this time?
I don't think he needs to. He already knows Ash's name. He doesn't know the rest of yours. Introduce yourselves!
My name is Jack Hoff, at your service.
You can call me Gek.
He nods. And nods at Tampy. And looks at Beaumont. If he speaks.
Tampy is in. Beaumont is in complete utter shock of how factually
It's about
correct
to-
my pamphlet is.
yeah. Why is there a strange slime person then? Smoking a cigarette in here. What? As a doodle? Why?
Wait, who's smoking a cigarette? What?
It's a joke. I'm just adding to the fact that Beaumont's in disbelief from this weird ass pamphlet he's reading.
Oh. It's
Oh.
pamphlet.
Why is the moon alive?
Which moon?
Because the moon is actually one of the moons is actually an ancient massive creature egg. Have you ever noticed that nobody's actually investigated that moon? Can you prove me wrong?
Did Beaumont say it? John?
Yep,
Oh, okay.
I'm here.
Did you introduce
Oh
your cousin?
god, because I.
Oh, sorry, my name is Bob. Ugo Paladin.
Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you as well.
So, headmaster, what's our quest?
Alacrito speaks it. We think it would be best if, at this point, you enter the rift. Against my recommendations, it's what's best. If we don't go in there, we can't solve the problem, and it's a matter of time before corruption starts to show up outside of Kael Moro. But I just think if we open it, it's open, and we can't close it. The consortium will find a way in whether we do anything or not. We already settled this. Sorry. We didn't quite agree, but we put it to a vote. There are among the professors. We need you to enter the rift within Kael Moro. I'm sure that you saw the enormous red area, the Ruidium Dome that exists not far from where you entered Kael Moro. In its center, there's a rift. No one has found a way to enter that rift. But Ruidium comes from there. Whatever's inside, whatever's past that. The group of researchers who found the rift, who identified it, who investigated it, the Guardian appeared. The only one that escaped was... They died from their injuries not long after getting back. You are the first group to, by and large, survive that Guardian, the tentacled beast, who seems to just prevent people from reaching that rift. I understand you didn't survive unscathed, but it's close. It's better than anyone else has done. In any case, he pulls out 4 potions of water breathing and places them on the table. You will likely need these.
Wait, did the party tell about the big tentacle monsters?
Yeah, he already knows about it.
You probably would have been debriefed.
Okay. He'll pog with it, say, but Master Cryo, what about the creature within the rift, outside the rift?
That's the Guardian I speak of. It seems that reaching the rift will summon it to you, at which point it will attack.
Cool.
Preferably
I look at
don't immediately.
Look at the headmaster and tell him we need to build a wall around that rift.
Oh, I was gonna ask if we could, if you happen to have any superior weapons on hands.
We're a university, we don't have much in the way of magical weaponry. And the vast majority of what we found is Ruidium corrupted. Building a wall around the rift would not solve the problem. Ruidium has an ability to corrupt stone, corrupt any material that we might attempt to use. It would only delay it. At best, it would delay it. At worst, it would just provide it an easier metric to flow through. More stuff to corrupt. Maybe anger it.
Don't
So
worry.
you said you have had weapons corrupted by Viridium.
Yes.
What if we use Viridium to fight Viridium?
Come with me. And he
Doesn't seem like the worst idea.
stands up. The Kratos, I assume you'll stay behind. I'm bringing them to the infirmary. The separate
I feel like someone's gonna die.
infirmary. Now the Kratos just... Yep, no, I'll come. And he stands up. It's best I'm there. And he comes along, and Cryon just gestures. Come on. He will lead you through hallways to a different spot on the campus grounds, where a building has had a sign placed in front of it saying that the building is condemned. No one is supposed to enter. And Alekritos walks up, unlocks the door, opens it, and inside you can see many people, orcs, elves, humans, halflings, wearing white garb to cover the vast majority of their body, and on many beds, people with some sort, with some of them, the ones that you see closest, crimson blisters and boils all across their skin, pulsating, painful looking. Cryon points to them. This is stage 3. At this point, the person suffering is they're in acute pain. Additionally, they have heightened emotions, particularly of rage, sadness. Ash, you are at stage 1, and we have no way to cure it. Once you advance to a further stage by being sufficiently exhausted, you can't reverse that corruption. You can't go backwards, only forwards. Stage 2, crimson veins across the skin. Still, no substantial alteration in behavior. He leads you to another room. Stage 4, you see a smaller number of people with stubby spurs of iridium crystal protruding from their body, many of them being restrained, some of them covering themselves in blankets with sharp points of crystal piercing through. The emotions can get quite extreme at stage 4, and then stage 5 leads you to another room where there's only 2 individuals, both of them with enormous crystals choking out their arms, their limbs. Both of them are fully restrained, and it looks to be sedated. At stage 5, they're barely cognizant. They are still...
Why are you telling me this, Headmaster?
Exposing yourself to iridium, wielding a iridium weapon. If the corruption starts, it can only get worse. At stage 6, that's when you die and a monster puppets what remains of your corpse. I don't recommend wielding a iridium weapon.
Okay, so how do we
It's
seal that rift?
dangerous. You need to go through it. We've made every attempt to seal it. It doesn't work.
Okay, so I'll have to... I don't know if we can really kill that, that the Guardian. And I got stomped.
What?
It is a
Avoid
formidable
conflict with it, if at all possible. But more than that, we have sent word to the Order of the Cobalt Soul. You will have aid. There will be people who will be down there as well, willing to help you in whatever manner you need aid with. We don't know what exactly would allow you to enter the rift. It has to exist somewhere in Kael Morrow, and as far as I can tell, you 6 are the only ones that could stand a chance of surviving that journey, scouting it out.
I have an additional question.
Yes.
Has Viridium been shown to be susceptible to any types of magic?
We found no way to destroy Viridium.
Well, we'll go out with glory.
Within the rift there
And
may
if you become a
be-
monster?
Within the rift there may be a way to cure Viridium corruption. We just haven't found anything yet. The only thing that's worked is divine intervention, but clerics who are capable of petitioning a deity to do that much are few and far between, and the actual process,
Gods.
it
All
can
these gods are very selfish people.
Raises eyebrow immediately at them.
The divine gate limits what they're capable of doing. There's only so much power they can exert before the divine gate seals them away.
Exactly. Going to God
That's kind of
selfish
pathetic.
despite what they have done for.
Okay, well let's go to the rift. Or let's go back to that.
Descend back into Kael Moro. Find a way forwards. Some way to open the rift.
Master Cryon, do we need more people with this going to the rift?
As I said, you'll have aid from the Order of the Cobalt Soul. They will meet you at the entrance into Kael Moro.
What about water breathing potions?
No, he didn't
Give
give
it to
you
you, I
one.
think.
You
Oh
already-
shit!
You already gave one
I might have
to
dozed
the four
off.
of you that require one.
Alright, I guess we go to Calmaro.
Yep.
That's, yeah, we are in Calmar.
You're
Oh,
not in
go.
Kael Moro, you're in Ank'Harel. You're going to Kael
Oh,
Moro.
It's that
Yippee!
weird cavern. Is it underwater? Is it underground?
Yeah.
Yep, it's the underground.
Kael Moro is the flooded city beneath Ank'Harel. It's as though Ank'Harel was built on top of a city that was completely flooded and buried. So, the Prayers of Hope make their way over to the entrance to Kael Moro, the gaping hole, and standing there you see 5 familiar faces. The Tangled Core. That was their name, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
Tangled.
Tangled.
The Tangled Core.
Who are these
Yeah.
Tangled Core?
Oh, you'll see.
Is the people I stole from?
Yeah,
Yes.
one of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
You see the man that you stole from now with a prosthetic Magitech arm, shining
Ooh.
brass, with some blue magical energy emerging from underneath it.
Damn!
damn. It's got a robotic arm.
Yeah.
Austin Army came back with
Not
drip.
cooler.
Yeah, try know what the fuck?
You see Maggie decked out in some pretty heavy armor.
Oh god, an ogre. She's an ogre with heavy armor. Jesus Christ.
She's wearing full plate. She is tanked out. She is. Woo. Io's wearing rather streamlined clothes, clearly meant to be more hydrodynamic, and Galceriad is wearing what can only really be described as pretentious as fuck, overly complicated, overly elaborate wizard's robes, which she looks quite proud of. The
Gotta
five of
respect
them
the grind.
look
Yeah.
over. Io is the first to approach. I'm sorry to hear about your. I'm sorry about Crack. It was.
Every chance we could save them.
There is.
There is
A
a
sad
very
moment.
slight chance, but
So we're gonna go kill that tentacle monster now.
Whatever it
I'm gonna
takes.
kill the tentacle monster.
We can't
Ash,
do
we are not ordered to kill the Guardian.
Listen. I've done some. I've looked around, in the records of in the library of the order. It seems that. What the fuck is happening to my accent? It's all over the place.
It's hard to be Welsh for a moment.
It seems it was written in a really old document that the Apotheon died here. It died defending the city that existed before Ank'Rail did.
What is the Apotheon, whatever it is?
Oh right, those two people don't know. I'll let you explain it. Point is, you found it at a place where the Apotheon first was approached by a deity. You strengthened it where he met with Avandra, the Changebringer. Well, this, according to the document, somewhere in that city was where it was approached, where it prayed to the Archheart, Corellon. I think down there might be a way to boost the jewel. So,
Just in what way?
well, the same way as back in Bazok-san. Same way as what happened back there. I think that the best thing that we could do is split up. One of us go try to cover the eastern part around the rift. The other of us covering the western part. Whichever you'd feel best looking around in.
What's the difference between east and the west?
No, I ain't too sure. Could also look north.
Well, let's
Let's
cover
just-
more ground that way, so might as well.
Right then. Which half do you figure you want?
Well, I'll take east. Where's east?
The right half.
Sure, we'll go that way. I mean, we already know it's gonna be there. You can already see the red thing here.
Yes.
Wait, I ain't looking for a rift. I think we should look for whatever way there is to make the amulet stronger.
What is the
Well,
amulet?
I have to say this.
Right,
When
yeah.
a rift was mentioned,
What was
in
that?
order to the rift, when it was mentioned opening the rift, the jewel-free prayers, the one I have with me, it started to pulse. I believe it's telling me what to do, telling me where to go. I'd say perhaps we do need to go to this rift and open up whatever must be on the other side of it.
Right, before I forget, and she holds out a rock to Tampy. Here, let us talk together.
Suspicious.
Suspicious.
I'm
how's
gonna
Debbie gonna
roll
talk? She can't
myself
talk.
another insight.
May I know who are you?
Hi, Tempe.
If a lot of us find the Guardian, we'll stay out of sight. We'll send you a message, and then a lot of you will get over there. I'll give it to Tampy Bowmon because she can speak within people's brains. You can't. So when you're underwater, you're gonna make a bunch of fucking bubbles.
Fair enough.
Let's go then.
And she leans in and whispers into Tampy's ear, and for other reasons. Right out. Let's get down there. Get wet and cold and dark.
Everybody's favorite.
Raises eyebrow.
while they're going, who would like to explain to Ash what the fuck is going on?
What do you mean?
Well, you see, the Apotheon is actually one of the first people
Please
to
shut the
speak
fuck
to these
up.
so-called aliens.
Just Omar immediately just says, please shut the fuck up. Completely
No, this
agrees.
is I am speaking history, Pomon. Can you prove me wrong? Can you pull
Pulls
up
out
a
the
book right
entire
here,
Bible.
right now? And prove
Pulls out the entire religious text of this world and where I come from. Him. Verse 1. Proceeds to spew out all the
no.
religious
Are the-
knowledge of this.
From where you come
No.
from, you pull out the Dwendalian Bible. It looks like everybody else's Bible, except there are obviously huge chunks that have been ripped straight out.
Yeah. And I just start
Beaumont,
reading out the entire thing. I just start reading the entire damn thing out loud.
by the sounds of it, Beaumont, these angels sounds like even more aliens that came in contact with us humanoids to make us
punch you in
prosper.
the face.
After a few minutes,
I-
Maggie will,
I go to the robot and be
Maggie-
like, yeah, this is a common thing.
while you're descending
get
the
used to it.
stairs, Maggie the ogre will turn to Jack and Beaumont and say, "Can you two shut up? Absolutely ridiculous. Ugh. Giving me a
Or
headache.
pamphlet.
I'd rather not."
As the conversation goes, he'll ask the Tangled Core who it is. If I may ask, who are you, group of adventurers? He looks at the Tangled Core. What is your name?
My apologies. Name's Io Jabe. More or less, I'm the leader of this here Tangled Corps. The small goblin in plate armor raises his hand. I'm Dermot. I keep everybody alive. I brought Tampy back to life a while ago. So I'm good at it, I think.
You are
The
better than most folk.
drow in elaborate robes, carrying a staff with a pretentious as fuck end. It's an end that's like all gnarled with a crystal in it. It is the most wizardy shit imaginable. I am Galsariad. I'm the wizard Graviturgy. Quite adept, if I do say so myself. Dermot just kind of gives him a little shoulder punch, like a light one. It's like, yeah, right. Okay, sure. Sure, bud. Look, it's impressive, but you're not exactly an archmage yet. And Galsariad's like, I'm on my way. You don't need to. It's like, well, you gotta. Well, you inflating your head so much, I can't help but pierce it. As he pulls out a knife and begins spinning it in his hand, in his actual flesh hand, not the prosthetic. Name's Irvin. I stab things, and that's honestly most of what I do. And last but not least, the ogre, standing, a massive 9 feet tall, wearing plate armor, seems to shake the earth with each step that she takes. Oh, I see. Okay. Never mind.
I see.
Okay. Maggie, the tremendous ogre, turns. Maggie Keen Eyes. I'm strong. Shrugs her shoulders. Turns back. You two, we don't know your names. If you'd introduce yourselves.
Apologies. I am from the Legion of Off-Site. My name is Pug. I'm an automaton, and I'm here with the Prayers of Hope to support my quest.
Galsariad turns. I was
He's a
wondering.
fucking robot.
I'd heard of the automatons. Apparently, the Bright Queen back home did have a couple purchased. Although last I heard, she hadn't gotten them working yet. I'm sure she'd be interested if you have nowhere to go after this, but no real matter. And Dermot will sort of lag so that he gets next to Ash, and he's just, "What's your name?"
Riz Lord.
Also slightly dying.
Hey? What?
What? I'm slightly dying. If I die,
Oh my god, why do you start a conversation like that?
Great
My
opener.
God, you seem like
Do
you
you,
don't.
do you know the meme where it's like Peter Griffin's like, who the hell starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Walked up to Ash, was like,
It's
"What's your name?"
literally
And then
that.
Ash was like, "I have cancer."
Who
Okay.
the hell starts a conversation like that? So socially awkward and
So, what does
Yeah.
Ash say? Let's just see the entirety.
alright, yeah, my name's Ash. I'm with this party for now. I also slightly dying. So I think it'd be a cool way to go out. But I think my willpower is enough to get rid of this corruption, though.
Oh, you just say that out loud with none of the group. Just
We all
be,
do it.
just be mindful. She is corrupted, but in a lower stage.
Don't worry, man. I could be like
don't we?
Spider-Man. I could inherit.
Don't we cut off the
traits.
part of you if it has the issue?
You can't cut off the part of me that no, that's my fucking waste.
It's deep. It could be. It could be deep rooted in that. We've all seen what happened with corruption. It goes a lot deeper than just what's on the surface. We've seen all that before.
I remember in
For
my
all we
last
know,
expedition.
Mm-hmm.
My last expedition was one of our escort pulled out a Rudium. Corrupted. I swiftly decapitate the threat.
Darren's
Hey,
just.
Pog, are you vulnerable to Iridium?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry to hear about you dying.
They don't
you.
compensate, right?
No, it's I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't know, did you need help with anything? And he just walks. Let's see here. Io.
Got hit with TMI.
Too much information.
Paul can tell so much stories of how fucked up he's seen and he thinks that it's a normal day for him.
Ash is just out. First thing you hear from Ash, their name. Second thing, too much
Yeah.
information. So
I'm,
a lot.
Basically have AIDS.
So
They have demon AIDS.
Uh,
Not even normal AIDS, dog. It's
This-
that demon shit.
this pack of 11 adventurers
tired.
descends the stairs and arrives back at the entrance. Io turns to the lot of you. Right, and you lot said you wanted to take the east side. Seems like what will work best is you all get off here then. So you'd be like, if you can move your tokens over to here.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Seems like what will work best then is that a lot of you get off here. The east side's over in that direction. She points. Remember to drink your water breathing potions. You ain't like me, Ash.
Yes.
Anyway, Io is. They appear orcish, but their skin tone and the complexion, particularly, and how just wet Io appears all the time, denotes she is a water genasi, a person born of elemental chaos who is kind of affiliated with water. Dermot's clearly a goblin. Galceriad is clearly a dark elf. Irvin is a human, and Maggie's an ogre.
What?
More for Anirud's benefit. And you robbed Irvin.
Okay, he does not know.
He doesn't.
Oh
No.
yeah, he does not know, really.
He does not know,
No
but
one
you,
here knows.
you still
No
did
one
it.
here knows.
No one knows.
Here
Yeah,
knows but me.
none of the
Unless
party
you
knows.
spill,
None of
unless
the
you
party
spill it
knows.
out as a part of your backstory to him while you're ranting one day.
If you did spur it out, this group might kill you.
So Io says,
Really?
you lot get off here. We'll head that way. Start looking around. And she goes over to Tampy. Hopefully neither of us need to send a message. Either of us do.
What are we doing?
You had the sending stone, Tampy. You get in trouble. You need help. You see the Guardian. You sent a message. We'll get there as soon as we can. Say a landmark, something. Right? And she'll give Tampy a little peck and then head off with
What?
the rest of the tangled cord.
A kiss?
Yeah.
Yucky.
Real quick question.
Saliva sucking.
Oh no.
What the fuck
Oh
is
my
that?
Is that a no-no from my region? I'm not sure.
How did you? What the?
Is premarital kissing bad?
Not for Andrew. That is the most disgusting way I've
I
ever
can't
heard
believe
anyone
that
describe a
guy.
kiss. Saliva sucking. Jeez.
Hold up.
So I
Is women kissing bad?
well, in the Dwendalian Empire it was frowned upon, but you are currently worshipping a deity that is outlawed in the Dwendalian Empire. And
I no longer know anymore. I'm lost as well.
I don't know, Vandra's the change bringer, so
Mine's having an existential crisis.
Is this good or is this weird?
What is it?
Both.
Here, Beaumont. This will help out with all your answers.
So
We answer
after-
a second.
No, not a pamphlet.
Proceeds
No.
to give him an atheist book.
No, it's not even an atheist book. It's a second pamphlet they wrote in the meantime.
Why gays were created by aliens? What the fuck?
So Io
What?
gives Tampy
Okay,
a quick peck. Tampy
That
responds
might have been
by giving Io full mouth to mouth, and then they separate
Yo, what the fuck?
by
Ew,
making
no.
out.
about the pamphlet name. That might have been a drunken rambling. I'm not sure right now. I don't remember writing that title.
Making out? Okay.
And they split up.
Word or two,
Sucking
Tam?
The
each other's
ta-
lips.
The Tangled Core heads to the west through
Perhaps.
base camp, and the rest of you
Yeah.
are free to leave out the southern direction.
Oh no.
Sucking saliva. What the
Oh
fuck?
my god, Anaru.
Jeez.
My guy.
What the?
This is.
What the hell? Oh my god.
No way.
That's my only reaction. My reaction to hearing of that.
That's so.
Okay. Wait. Are we going down here, Connor?
God.
No, they're separate. They're on the other side.
What is your deal?
I think I did it right.
Lord is testing you.
Lord.
Oh boy, let's get down there. Let's get fishing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you can leave out of this hallway just by walking into the water, as this is just. It's a. What's it called? The
Oh, we can just
glyph
walk.
cube? Yeah.
Walk it.
It's essentially just a hallway
Okay.
of no water, and you can just walk into the
Oh.
water, thereby entering
Alright,
into.
I walk into the pitch black darkness.
Ooh,
God.
oh shit,
It's not that dark yet, although it will get quite dark if you don't have dark vision. Uh-oh.
Can you show us?
Michael?
Who does not have dark vision?
I'm glad I do.
I think I do. I don't know, but-
Yeah.
Wait, do we all have
check
dark
the
vision?
Yes, we all do. We all have.
Where do you check that anyway?
I
What do
should
you
say
think?
where your like under your saving throws. So just say right there if it's dark vision or not. If it doesn't, then you're screwed.
I don't think I do have that.
You're an elf. You absolutely
You're
do.
an elf.
All elves get dark vision for some reason. I always found that weird, honestly.
Yeah, you
Which
fucking
is the
knife
dark
ears.
baby. Why are there two
Oh, wait.
Jeremys?
Okay,
Alright.
so
Wait,
that
if
is
you
a
have
good
dark vision,
question.
can you see inside your mom's womb when you're a baby?
Pog has dark vision and blind sight, so
No,
Pog is
I
fine.
was cultivating from my mother's
Hell
womb.
yeah, blind sight, baby.
Wait, does Jack have dark vision?
I think he does.
Bro,
He's an
probably.
He's an
Oh,
elf.
he's a
He's
half
an
elf.
half elf.
Okay,
Yeah.
everybody has dark vision. That's good to know.
I'm a
Hell
half
yeah, we don't need fucking night vision, dude. Like I don't choose human because they suck ass. They have nothing benefits at all.
The only thing good about human is the alternate human where you get a free feat, but that's about it.
Well,
Dude,
yeah.
human is the best, okay?
Bro,
That's like
yeah,
the only
bro,
good thing
fucking-
about human
Variant human is the best.
is the
Alright.
let's get down there, boys. Let's get fishing.
Can you show us the map down here? If we can.
So, you begin swimming southwards, and you see the toppled ruins of what looks to be a palace strewn across the cavern floor. Yellow-green kelp sprouts from the cracks between heaps of crumpled stone. Corroded silver and bronze spires lie bent and broken as schools of iridescent fish swim between them. In addition, 1 second. What's the highest passive perception in the party?
Let me check
Mine-
mine.
yeah, 'cause
Mine-
he has a-
20.
Okay,
I got
consider
16.
yeah, not Tampy. Surprising. I don't think Tampy saw them. They rolled an 8, and I think Tampy wouldn't have noticed.
18.
10.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you
my-
would.
Oh, my passive.
Passive perception is 14.
12.
Passive perception is 14. Sorry.
18.
You see what appears to be 4 large eels, iridium red,
Oh.
along their fins, along the
Let's
edges,
kill.
as though forming almost blades with which it could strike an enemy. They're moving along, seemingly trying to look and find prey, whilst not being that obvious. The head appears less like the head of an eel, and more like that of a shark.
Rose.
What's the party do? You see them before they see you. What do you want to do?
Wait, how many do we see?
There are 4.
I know what I must do. Loads my
Ah.
hand like a gun and it shoots them with a cantrip called, wait, fire wouldn't. Oh wait, that's
All
Fire wouldn't do anything 'cause you're
everything
underwater.
has resistance to fire damage while underwater.
Oh, I know. That's what I thought. It said Sacred Flame, but when I read it, it does radiant damage, which is funny to me.
Okay, so you're just immediately.
Actually, no. I could cast a spell myself, or prepare an action.
So is Beaumont taking the executive decision?
Let me see what I have gained.
Can we
Also,
get the
did we have a
map part
long
of this?
rest? We also did get a long rest. right?
Also, yes, they're fairly large sized. I'll just draw a. Also, yeah, why are there 2 Tampies?
Shadow clone jutsu.
Pog,
Oh, boy.
swimming's quite hard for you. You're probably walking along the bottom. You can swim,
Wow.
but you're kind of
Pog.
dense.
Hey, I mean, I won't be drift away, you know.
It.
Oh, they're over here, okay.
I'm just gonna
I'll
get
go back
ready
here.
just in case.
The
Prepare
Warforged
action.
player when they survive the shipwreck in the middle of the ocean. Fuck.
Oh
Hey.
shit, that's all of them. Those are big.
Yeah, they're fairly
Yeah.
large.
I think this is
How
why
does
we...
the water pressure not crush us?
It's probably different water pressure.
You're
We're-
not that deep.
You'd be
Okay.
surprised how much the human body can withstand when it comes to water pressure, despite us being land mammals.
Yep.
Yeah, especially that Titanic, you know?
Dude, I've been watching
Oh
it
my
all
god.
week. It was the most exciting thing
So,
about this week.
more or less, the way that Kael Moro is, it is a city that has been flooded. The water's like maybe 60 feet tall. And then there's basically a roof of rock that forms a second layer of bedrock. And Ank'Harel is built quite high up on top of that. So it's not that deep of water.
Yeah. We can survive in depths up to 200 feet, so I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so like 60 feet of water isn't going to kill you immediately.
It's nothing.
Okay. So do we roll initiative here?
If you
Well,
want to
I'm
fight it.
Curious, could I roll an
Oh,
insight to figure out how strong these
Uh,
things could be?
They're shot with star.
Just to like give an estimate to myself.
I think you need to
like,
turn
would
on the GIFs.
Like, would it be better or to try to
Like when you
avoid them,
click
or-
the token, you can press play and then it works. But also my internet's lagging.
Fair enough. So could I roll for that insight?
What's the insight for?
I want to try to estimate how strong these mutated eels are.
Sure, roll an insight.
18 plus 6, that's a 24 total.
24. They are definitely predators. They seem confident. Based upon their behavior, they're in an environment where giant sharks are a thing, and they aren't going out of their way to hide. They aren't acting like prey. They aren't apex predators, but very few things threaten them.
Wait,
They're-
do they see us?
No. You have seen
I'm
them
gonna
before they see
single
you.
to. I'm gonna single to the
Alright.
others.
Take the initiative to attack them.
But
Dude, we got long
They're
ranges. here, man.
corrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they got-
let's
There's
put
a-
them down.
Alright.
What?
They are corrupted though.
So where's the party gonna
We're gonna
be
fight them.
and take some shots?
Are these rocks here like blocking our view of them?
No,
Whatever this
those are
is
like
called.
ruins along the ground. They've kind of in there. Some of them are forming spires, but these eels are mostly swimming over top and looking down into crevices, trying to find prey.
Oh, I should have waterproofed my fucking palm pistols. No.
No.
So you're just taking pot shots from back there?
Hog would be
Palm
a bit
shots.
up front. And release his scimitar.
Yeah, I can reach them.
What should I do?
So as you're all getting figured to start attacking, these two, the Allegiance of All Side bodyguards, just like, hey, don't do that. You piss them off enough, and they'll just come in, and they might, and they gesture to the glyph stone, break that.
Oh shit, that's a good point. Yeah, let's try to avoid this.
Look, you can start a fight with the natural fauna all you want. Just please do it from... Just stay outside of these safe zones so that the safe zones stay safe.
That's a good idea.
I guess we can do initiative. Move over here. Boop.
Ash, I would say position yourself behind us, because you're kind of somewhere there.
That's a good
Campy,
idea.
how many people can you speak telepathically to at once?
That is a good question.
Oh, the hell?
It might be one at a time, but you can rapidly shift between people.
That is that probably is that. I have a spell where I could just make everyone like. Actually, no, that's a little bit different. Yeah,
Rary's
I think I have
telepathic
to, like,
bond.
change. I think I have to create a bond, and then I can just, if I want to, I can just change to a different person.
So basically, the way if you wanted to use Rary's telepathic bond, everybody would have telepathy with each other for the next hour, which would actually be really good to use while you're underwater. And this telepathy is over any distance. It just for the next hour, the lot of you can communicate telepathically with each other at will.
Nice.
Okay.
And then
that-
you
that
also
requires a
have.
spell. That requires a 5th spell level.
It is a 5th level spell.
You could just rapidly talk to us.
Yeah, telepathic speech. You use a bonus action, go from person to person, and forge a telepathic bond, one after the other. That's an option.
Is it okay? Is it okay? All right, so wait, how would give it? Can I give it to up to 8?
What if you use twin spell? Can you use it twice?
Well, no, it's like I think I can do multiple people, can I? Yeah, up to 8. So what if I just do like? What if I just use it like before the two parties separate?
The other two.
Yeah,
are
you
going
could
with
do
us?
that, and then you could get a couple of Tangled core members in on it.
Okay, so I
It
guess
would
I'll-
be funny to see these eels eat each
All
other.
right,
though.
so I will hook up to.
Also, remember, you're a sorcerer. You can exchange sorcery points for spell slots and vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so alright, so so I guess for the 10 core it'll be IO. I think I might just do IO. Hold on. Okay, so Tampy will bond or link to Volmond, Gekru, Jack, and I guess everyone else here. So Ash as well, and Raven's new Pog. So that's so far that's like.
So you are using
Okay.
Rary's telepathic bond?
Yes, and I'm using it right before the party separates.
For sure. Who are you getting in on it out of the Tangled core?
So far it's 6. So I mean, so that's the party plus IO. So that'd be 6 in total.
But that would be 7 in total. You have to include yourself.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. And then, fuck. Who else? In
Io would suggest Irvin.
okay, then Urban is in there as well.
Alright. Every once in a while, you will, because it's just like a group chat, you will hear Irvin and Io talking to each other. So you'll just be swimming
Might be,
about,
yeah.
and then you hear, "Shit, is that a dangerous fish?" No, it's perfectly normal, Irvin. Fucking leave it alone.
We're all gonna be panicking.
Everyone-
Who the fuck said that? Who the fuck said that?
Why the fuck
Alright,
is
I'm
there?
about to
Why
do a
is there a
funny
glowing
move here.
fishy?
The IRL Discord.
So there'd be some of that going on, but yes, you can get that set up, and then you can exchange sorcery points or spell slots if you wanted.
Alright, Pampy's gonna do something funny with the eels. Pampy is going to cast Enemies Abound with Twin Spell. 2 eels are gonna be fighting each other. Actually, no, 2 eels are gonna be attacking whoever.
Ooh,
So,
enemies abound.
I-
That's a 3rd level spell, isn't it?
yeah.
But if you fail, it's gonna be like, who the fuck? Oh shit.
They can be frightened, so they will have to make this saving throw.
They better
Alright.
fail.
Twin Spell. Just gotta make sure. 'Cause the thing with
It's-
Twin Spell.
It's
Yeah.
spookening time.
Oh,
Alright.
jeez, this is gonna be a lot. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we'll make the 2 intelligence saves. They were really not smart. A 1 and a 10.
Okay, yeah, they're
Which
both-
ones were you targeting?
Alright, the one at the top and the one at the very bottom.
They're gonna eat each other. We have caused eel cannibalism.
So, all of you can see as 2 of the
No,
things
the one at the
just
very bottom.
suddenly
One-
twist around, and you hear this, like, as they slam into each other, they start fighting. Let me just start rolling stuff. Okay.
Pokemon battle.
1. What's the DC on the saving throw?
It's 17?
Who wants to bang?
17?
I bet on the one on the.
Wait,
I
oh.
bet on this one.
I bet on the bottom one then.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
make
Gold.
a, hold on. What was it? You have to, can't find it.
Yeah, well, funny thing is, they can only succeed that with a nat 20. So, to streamline this, what winds up happening, by the end of the spell...
Oh, the bottom one. Oh no!
Sorry,
What?
well...
Oh.
Okay, 2 of them
Oh,
are
something.
alive, and they're both really injured.
Alright, guys, fire
Actually,
up.
only one of them would be alive, because it would keep going until both
It's
the
like
corrupted
Power
ones are dead.
Wait,
Damn.
Only one alive?
Yeah, they just killed each other. Because they're so bad at that saving throw, they never get freed of it. So it's just a minute. 10 rounds of these things fighting each other.
Yo.
So they just went ape shit. And
They all aided each other.
damn. Damn.
No more you.
Yeah, damn. Enemies abound is kind of goated. So there's just one left, and it will swim away to go nurse its wounds. Unless anybody does anything to stop it, it's leaving. Because it's...
Can't do
Can I
anything.
fire a ray of frost at it?
Can I still shoot it down?
Sure, once it's alone, anybody who wants to take a shot, take a shot.
I'm also gonna take a
Yeah, I'll
shot
take a shot.
with my cantrip.
Wow.
Fishing
Alright.
season, boys.
Meat's back on the menu,
11.
boys.
11 damage. for ray of
Enemies
frost.
abound, kinda goated.
With the white boy sauce. Worked up.
Oh my god.
There's a 16.
We
hit.
encountered 4 eels. We made a compromise. I sacrificed 1 3rd-level spell slot, and they lost their lives.
We
Stonk.
whipped and we nay-nayed on them.
Wait a
Fucking
second.
Gundam,
Okay,
fucking
here's the
degenerated
thing.
street.
Michael, you need to keep track of your fucking sorcery points. So, did you regain a 5th-level spell slot?
No.
Okay, so you have 2... Oh wait, no. So now you're at 6 sorcery points.
Yeah, I didn't regain it. No, I didn't. I don't have. I can't cast any
Okay.
5th level spells anymore.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Thing is dead.
Rip bozo.
There's a
That thing is
16
just-
hit.
Instant killed.
Yeah, it got fucking... So, wait, what's happening? So this is the surprise round.
We all just rolled.
A 16 hits, that hits. Ray of Frost hits, deals
It
damage.
needs to make a 6. It needs to make a DC 16 deck save.
A deck,
doesn't
it
take-
failed.
2d8 radiant. Okay, let me roll the damage.
Oh my goodness, these poor eels!
6 radiant damage.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
They're very much evil. They're not really.
Oh yeah, we can't do
No,
that.
You know what?
Stupid.
We're
It's
just putting
dead.
them down. We're
It's
just putting
dead.
Them down. We're
So,
just putting them
it
down.
just gets done fighting with its friends, where it had to kill its friends and nearly got killed, and then all of a sudden, and it just gets torn to shreds. By
We just
people
lighted a flame.
it never even saw. It just gets destroyed.
Damn, it's brutal. I love it.
Rip bozo.
Where's more
Right,
fish?
now we
I
don't
need
have to worry
taste
about
again.
those 4.
Now that is a creative application of abilities in order to avoid a combat encounter and instead just win. Wow. So,
We have no fucking mercy.
Cast spell to win.
that wouldn't always work. Just happened to be that these things were stupid. So, where's the party going now? Proceeding sort of
We
a...
should just keep going till I red giant thing and just break into it.
Yeah.
Are we all going together? I thought like we're splitting.
The Tangled Core went a different direction than the Prayers of Hope.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's just
Yeah.
keep going and then just go down here. I don't know.
What the hell? Okay. Lead the way then.
Ash
Pog
is the
Little
sea
Mario right
elf.
now.
They are best suited to lead.
Yeah, meanwhile, here's my ass being slow as fuck because I'm in the middle.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm a
me and Bowman are slow.
I'll hold your hand.
Just-
They'll drag you.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
What the fuck?
Thank God, I'm so glad, but
Yo.
I am athletic enough to have 20 feet of movement underwater.
Ash is a robosexual confirmed.
Robot. Dude, is this robot pre-programmed, or do they actually have like their own intelligence?
It's an Aormaton. They have a soul.
Cool.
Yeah,
If I die, I'm putting myself in that soul.
That's not how it
Now
works.
you're gonna die.
No, they have their own soul.
Okay.
Do you have, like, a
I
hearing
tell.
device, you know what I'm
What's
saying?
its name? Hog.
yeah.
His name. What the fuck is your problem?
His name.
Yeah,
What's his name?
His name is Pog.
Pog.
Oh,
I
no,
tell
Ash.
Pog that if I
He can't
die,
talk. Oh, he
of
can't.
this
Okay, he
corruption,
can talk. I forgot.
Yeah,
I tell
we're in
Pog if I
telepathy.
die of corruption, I want him to turn me into an aeromaton.
Can Aormaton talk on the water?
Yeah, we're in telepathy.
You're in the telepathy,
Oh.
which means everybody hears this conversation.
Even Ao and Irvin, they're like, what the hell?
What the fuck?
Like these two are weirdos. So, Pog, how do you respond to that request?
You might have to ask the masters first. I do not know if we have more Aormatons around.
Okay.
All right.
But you'll sacrifice yourself if I have to. If I need an aeromaton body, right?
Ash, we're not sacrificing another person just for you.
No.
Dude, stuffing your soul inside of a robot sounds cool.
That's not what you. That might not be what happened. No one
do not
knows
know.
how an Aormaton is made. You were the one with the Nat
Yeah.
20 history. No one knows how an Aormaton is made. All Aormatons have been rendered basically amnesic as a result of being under the ice for thousands of years.
They have dementia.
Yeah.
Do you want dementia?
An ancient, like, tech.
I guess we'll just keep going down.
Do
Just-
we know?
So as you
Is it-
proceed, you find a
Oh.
tower that has toppled over and collapsed inwards. As you arrive,
Wait, is this the rift?
yeah, this red stuff is like the rift. It's not.
Get
It
a
is-
perception check.
It's just
Or
these
the Guardian.
enormous pillars of ruidium that have
Oh.
built up. Sorry, what check were you rolling?
A perception check if I see the Guardian, like, wandering around.
Sure, roll perception.
How can I do that as well?
Ouch, 10.
Yeah, I'll do that as well.
Thank you.
Oh, wow,
guys.
that
And
one.
I'm gonna roll as well.
24?
None of you see.
Wait.
Really?
Can I
Oh my
roll?
god, Debbie, what the fuck?
Hold
Can
on,
you roll a
hold on,
24?
hold on. Can I roll?
Sure.
Okay, so we're rolling perception.
Yeah, well, just to be sure, because we don't know where the guy is at.
Gek
Okay,
has
let me roll.
big perception. Big.
Yeah, we got that
Plus-
one.
I have a +2. Let's pray. The Lord Almighty, amen. That's a 6. I got an 8.
None of you see anything of that indication. You don't see the shifting currents or the movement of something massive that you'd seen when you'd previously been here. Seems it isn't here at the moment. You're not sure where it is.
It's
That's
quiet.
so
Too
chance.
quiet.
Let's go,
Immediately
go,
gets
go.
eaten.
So, how the hell do we enter this shit? It's a pillar.
Maybe we go
Pog,
around
make a
there.
wisdom saving throw.
Ah! Oh, thank God, a 20. A normal 20.
You still hear within your mind. My power was not enough. It never will be. And shortly after, Io. Right, it looks like we're somewhat closer to the thing. We haven't seen it, but it looks like it piggybacked off of our connection. So it ain't near you. I don't think. We're gonna keep an eye out. It hasn't found us. We're okay. Having a lovely conversation with this sea elf over here. She's quite nutters, but pretty nice, all in all.
Who's just talking?
Io.
Oh, I. Okay, I was saying the voice. And
So-
the voice I heard was the Guardian.
The Guardian tapped into your telepathic bond among all of you so that it got to you, but it's not near you, it's near Io.
Oh shit.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
But Io said,
No.
they aren't that close, we're okay. Take advantage.
Alright, how the okay, boys? We gotta get in. How the fuck do we get in this ship?
I say we do the good old elbow grease and start slapping it.
So, you see the ruins of this tower, and does the party want to move on? Do you want to investigate? What do you want to do?
Do we see any entrance in this? Like, what's supposed to be the rift? If it's just a pillar, or that's
The
pillars.
pillars are all sealed together. There's no cracks.
There's probably an entrance down here.
I guess you guys. Yeah, let's keep moving. I guess around it because we haven't checked it. Yeah, let's keep moving
Yeah.
along.
What's that, Jack?
Going this way.
I said keep moving along.
Alright. Continuing
Follow the
To-
line.
move along, right past the guard tower. So, continuing southwards, you see to your right what looks
Uh-oh.
like a forest of kelp. Kind of looks like its original design was more of an elven garden, but now it's filled with strands of kelp that rise to a height of about 30 feet. There are small shrines of pale stone among the growth. Their surfaces are carved with images of the face of Coralon, serene and benevolent. To your left, rather high up, a sort of underwater cliff, which would be a difficult climb for Pog, but just a bit of an annoying swim for everybody else. Looks like a watchtower, perched at the very top of a hill.
Can you see that on the map?
Hold on. Yep, I'm getting a view on the map. So you see those two locations.
Yes, sir. What the fuck?
And you said what was perched up where? Something up here?
Up here's the
Uh,
guard tower.
A watchtower. What would have been a watchtower perched upon a hill back when Kael Mora wasn't flooded.
I see something right there.
What do you see?
Yeah, like, what was that? What was that?
Nothing.
I'm just gonna walk towards there.
Oh, it said bitch.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna walk there. There's nothing in the guard tower, man. Let's just keep going this way.
Yeah.
That was so confidently said.
Let's keep going.
Kind of want to see this
Come on,
guard
Tempe.
tower or watchtower.
Yeah, with you.
So, you begin to swim through the kelp forest.
Clank, 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 clank.
The kelp obstructs your sight. Perception checks with disadvantage. Passive perception -5.
Oh,
Oh, I got 15. Still pretty high.
So the group is swimming through. Ash, you're leading the way, right?
Sure.
Uh,
Where are we going? Are we going to the tower or are we going to the left?
So we're going with- so we're
I want to go to the tower.
Are you going to the...
yeah.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Ash, I thought you were going to the kelp forest. Or are you going to the tower? Or the kelp...
Oh,
The- It's a group going to the kelp forest or the tower.
let's pick the tower first. Then go to the
Okay,
forest.
we'll go to the tower.
Okay. you swim up a hill. The watchtower perched on a high hilltop overlooking the rest of the sunken city. The structure is roughly 30 feet high, but you think it used to be taller. Part of it has collapsed, leaving the remaining structure with a jagged crown of loose-fitting stone. A single stone door leads into the tower at ground level, on the opposite side from where you approached. You can also see a path leading further down the hill, and in the distance some other building, though you can't make out any real details from up here.
As we swim towards the entrance.
So, you could go through the stone door, or the roof has collapsed.
Roof.
Roof.
A lot of you peer in through the roof, and you see a crumbling staircase following the inside wall as it climbs to a 15-foot high balcony. The stairs continue upward until they disappear a few feet short of the open top of the tower. Armed, wraith-like forms move about inside the tower like a battle-ready garrison that doesn't know the war is long over. Floating a few feet above the balcony, not too far away from you, is a pale, spectral orc.
What the hell is that?
Guessing.
It's
Friendly.
Obviously, this is hard-like constructs that were projected by alien theory.
They're holograms.
It could be a possibility.
I just imagine a vein versus.
I have a third pamphlet that I've written while we're swimming over here that I can give.
I'm
you
going
once
to
we're,
burst every
not in
bone. I'm
water.
gonna break every bone in your body.
Can I sneak
Say
past
that
them?
out loud.
Then you'll.
No, it's like.
You
I just ignore them.
can make an attempt.
Oh, me and Baldwin are fucked.
Dude,
Wait, what?
We're going
Stealth.
stealth.
just roll stealth.
If you want to go around the tower, if you want to go into the tower, what's the plan here?
No. I just walk around them, sneak past them. and unload the stealth.
So, into the tower.
Yeah.
Alright, time to roll today. and
Are any
see if
people
I can
not
go.
going into the tower?
I'm going in. They're
What's there
gonna
to do in
need
the
me.
tower, though?
You don't know. You'd have to get into the tower.
They might
Alright,
need
I-
me. So I'm gonna roll.
Wow. I'm in
That's-
60. Not too bad.
19.
That's a. Hey! I rolled disadvantage. First one was a 17.
Oh
the
fuck, never.
broken.
That's a disadvantage. Hold on.
That's
That's
a
a mi-
2! That's
Then
a
again, that's
2,
20.
guys!
Well, that's the
why
first
is
time I
it
forget the
disadvantage?
disadvantage.
Because I'm wearing heavy armor.
Yeah,
Yep.
maybe.
Oh,
Only got one.
Guess what,
Does
does
guys?
22
I
work,
got.
Connor?
There's a 13. Oh,
Hold
no,
on.
Wait, no, 24.
So I got a 4 and 2.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Pog is wearing heavy armor then?
I could have gotten a 20 if it wasn't a disadvantage, but I had disadvantage. It was kind of funny.
Wait, did you roll a nat 1 or?
No, I rolled a nat 2.
So half of you succeed, and you're able to, over the telepathic connection, provide guidance as you're able to swim around, and you aren't noticed by these ghostly soldiers. Swimming around, you can get a better look at the soldiers. Most of them are, well, they just look like foot soldiers. Their faces are obscured by helmets. The ghostly visage seeming to erode away their personality as it's ceased to matter. But two of them aren't like this. One of them, an orcish soldier, proud, tall. They look old, probably died when they were around 50. And you see another. Most of them have a bluish tint to them, but sitting near the bottom of the tower is just a whitish spirit. Also, an orc sitting with robes that have plenty of designs that are very unfamiliar to you, but a symbol that Beaumont would almost certainly know, because I think Corellon is legal in the Dwendalian Empire. Let me double check. Because if they're legal in the Dwendalian Empire, then you wouldn't know. Come on, where is it? Here we go. Arathis Bahamut, Mordadin, Pelor, Ion. Oh, you don't know. You don't know these symbols.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess you just keep moving. I don't know.
Actually, Ash might know. You're an elf. It is the holy symbol of Corellon, the Archheart. God of elves, and a lot of other stuff.
Are they friendly? Are those friendly?
Is that a...
Seems like the ghost of a priest.
Should we talk to him?
I mean, we kind of just went around them, so just keep moving for upwards.
I think we're going downwards.
Oh, but we're in a tower.
Yeah, we are going down. We were at the top and we're going down.
Oh, okay. So just go down.
Wait, how many soldiers are there in total?
In total, there are 10 spirits within the tower.
You know what? Just say hi.
No. If I've learned anything from fantasy, you don't say hi to spirits haunting a
Go up and say
destroyed
hi.
building.
Oh my god.
Ash, you go up and say hi.
Oh my!
Yeah.
How close do you get to the... Which spirit are you approaching, and how close do you get before saying hi?
Just
Anything
scream
say
hi.
white.
I don't really go near them.
Don't.
Uh,
You have to say it quietly to the white spirit. I feel like that one's unique for some reason.
Oh, dude, they're just ghosts. It's okay.
They could
No,
still
it's not
hurt
okay.
Do you let the rest of the party at least get a distance away before you yell?
can you even yell? He's underwater.
They're a sea elf. I think they can
They
speak
can yell.
underwater.
Except for Rust.
Oh shit.
Like, you know, sea elves are amphibious. They have an organ for vibrating water and an organ for vibrating air. While you only have an organ for vibrating air, so you can't talk underwater, but Ash can.
Oh, so you always spot sea elves communicate for echolocation.
They communicate like dolphins.
Ooh.
Dolphin moment.
Ash pops off the... and then
I don't want to hear that shit.
Which is
Alright.
honestly the funny to think.
Right, so, let's see, what can I use?
You can go.
Use
Perception. What do I even percept? I want to investigate them.
what are you trying to investigate?
I don't know. I'll use perception to see if they could possibly be a potential enemy.
Sure.
Wouldn't it be an insight?
Yeah, no, that would be an
Yeah,
insight.
okay.
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yo.
$19. They kind of just look like city guard. They look like people who are defending something, but aren't looking
Alright.
for a fight. They just want to keep something safe.
That's probably the thing we're looking for, the amulet thing.
You already have the amulet. You want to make it
Oh.
better. Nobody explained the
Probably
Jewel
go.
of Three Prayers. So, Beaumont has a MacGuffin. It's called the Jewel of Three Prayers, and it's the MacGuffin. It's what presumably will allow... It gives Beaumont special powers that he can use to help the party, and he's receiving visions through it of the Apotheon, Elixion, who is the person
And
that
a lot
started
more.
this. Yeah.
Alright, I go ask them, hey guys, what you guys hiding over here?
Wait, what?
Can I stay hidden?
Wait, what did
I'm
you
not
ask?
gonna reckon.
Yo, what are you guys hiding over here?
Hiding
Yo,
what?
yo,
Hiding?
what are you guys? Yo, what are
This
you
be
hiding?
about what the fuck?
Yo, what are you
Imagine,
hiding?
imagine
from me?
imagine just like like the Giga Chad walk into Area 51 and just say, "Yo, what's in there?"
Well, you approach and you say that, and the paler spirit jolts, and the other spirits all turn around like, and then you hear, and the spirits quickly sort of form into a formation, ready their shields in front of them, put a spear forwards, and the older orcish warrior spirit descends a little bit. We are the last wardens of the drowned city. Invasion is unwelcome. For what reason are you in our watchtower?
We're here to get something that boosts something.
We're here to boost.
How unbelievably non-specific.
Hold on a second. Okay, Ash, shut
Do,
the,
do
shut
I
the hell up.
display?
Let me-
Should I display the amulet?
Yeah,
on,
that's
just-
the
Can I stay hidden?
You can. So, Beaumont, do you now swim out and display the amulet?
Yeah, so but they don't get
After
fucking
you just
murdered.
took it.
I'm gonna fucking
that'd be-
divine smite them. They're a ghost. So-called
What
ghost.
is that?
The free birds. Oh, free birds, my bad.
At this, the paler spirit, upon seeing the gem, floats up. Hold, Beltree. They float up. I know that jewel. It is the jewel of 3 prayers. It was Elixion's long ago. The bluish warrior, Baltreath, turns. You're certain of this, Hadorai? Why do you bring that here? The jewel.
It beckons to this place. One particular part, for one particular purpose. I believe it wants me to open the rift.
The rift. Elixion's doom. The Apotheon died at that place. You would open his grave. Be that your plan?
Yes.
Additionally, they're speaking in Elvish, by the way.
Okay.
But telepathy, you can definitely get translations done.
Fair enough.
We might know a way. Maybe. Before our aid can be given. Our homes. We haunt this
to return. Beasts await there, haunting it, forcing us away. We will provide what aid you require if you rid our homes of those intruders.
Yeah.
Can be done.
The jewel is incomplete. It may be restored at the temple.
The paler ghost speaks.
I cannot leave this place until the beast is gone.
Yuri, we have to kill the Guardian.
No. To the south. Atop the other hill. There is a temple to Avandra. Something defiles that place. A predator. A monster. Her anger keeps me away. Her frustrations keep me here.
And then the other ghost, Beltreath, speaks.
And at the bottom of that same hill, a temple to Sayanine, the Moonweaver. There too predators have made their home. There too. There I was in an order dedicated to her. Her frustrations keep me trapped. Rid those places of those predators, of those defilers, and we will provide you what aid we can. Whichever you wish to do first. South or southwest?
Go slay the beast.
It shall be done. Yo, I now have a.
Thank you.
Beltreath moves forward slightly.
Our armory. I'd grant you access upon completion.
And the priest moves forward.
And I can give you access to the temple.
That sounds perfect.
So,
Oh, I know what I need to do now. You know my feature where I give everyone an amazing speech and they get a bit of an HP buff?
oh yeah.
I'd like to do that.
Wait, would it work with telepathy and AO and Irvin get it?
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty tight.
Io and Irvin can hear what you're thinking.
Isn't that thing all? Isn't the beast also in a telepathic thing now?
At the
Oh.
they're hijacking
wait,
a little.
you're forgetting something. You're also forgetting something. I pick who I want in it. To get the.
No, I meant.
Choose
I'm
up
giving
to
everyone
6 allies, including yourself, that can see or hear
One.
and can understand you within 30
Two.
feet.
3,
That's just like all of
4,
us.
5, 6. We all are gonna get a slight HP buff. Who's hyped for that?
Yeah!
Also, it's supposed to be 10 minutes long. Right now, John, 10-minute speech.
Shit, a 10-minute speech?
The feat says it takes 10 minutes, which
Yeah.
seems so long.
Just the
Oh, fuck.
day we shall defeat
I'm just
fear
imagining
itself,
myself
the great
drinking some blood
demon.
bags.
Let him cook, let him cook.
We shall charge into battle against them, enslave them. May it be for revenge, may it be for what is right, or may it be simply put, fury and wrath that we must release onto them. For revenge, we shall slay this great demon, this great beast, this so-called guardian. All of us! Together! We shall slay it! Who's with me? As I pull out my sword, I just put it into the air.
Hoorah! You have my bow. I mean, my gun.
Okay, now that turns off.
You have my axe. You have my bow. You have my gat. You have my blicky.
You have
You
my
have my
entire
44
collection.
Magnum.
I wrote.
You have my motherfucking fang. You have my psychic magic.
You have my pipe bomb.
Jack just casually walks up and like,
You have the
"Here's- you have my autobiography,
Rips it in half.
All right, let's do this.
Don't
We're
worry,
gonna
I have
fucking-
spare. Here you go.
Yep, so you were told that there are defilers within the Temple of Avandra and Temple of Sehanin that are to the south. Temple of Avandra atop a hill. Temple of Sehanin at the bottom of that same hill. But you all have 13 temporary HP,
Hoggers.
which is a pretty good amount.
Yes, yes it is.
Oh, I have
That's at least another hit. That's at least another hit.
Yeah.
Now let me blend it into my sheet real quick.
Have my gambling
Let's go,
addiction.
baby.
Now we can all go sicko mode. Who's ready?
Let's go. Run, 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 run. So hyped. I'm also dying. Okay.
We're going to go on a fucking crusade. Crusade against the ocean!
I'm gonna rip that
Save
tentacles off.
4. Hope this one turns out better than the last 3.
Oh, no worry, it will. We don't have the Pope giving us no supplies.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, so I looked it up. The maximum temporary HP somebody can gain at any one time in 5th edition, rules as written, only official published content, is around 676.
Nice.
Actually, it's 990. There's a weapon that gives you temp HP equal to the HP score of the thing you kill. So if you kill the Tarrasque with that sword and it had max HP, you get 990 temp HP.
Nice.
We're
Hey,
gonna
where's-
get that weapon.
In a moment, I'm gonna cast haste on me and go sicko mode.
So, where's the party going first? Temple of Avandra atop the hill or Temple of Sehanin at the bottom?
Where's Temple of the 100? Where's the top of the hill?
Vander's on top, the other one's on the bottom.
Oh god. Sorry. Okay, I'm fine.
I say we work our way down and go up.
Good
Oh yeah,
idea.
let's start down and up.
Start going down.
Oh my god.
Temple of Sehanin, Temple of Avandra.
Let's go.
Wait.
Let's go up.
Wait, what's that?
Which temple?
Salvador, we're going. No,
Split, man.
we're not gonna split. We're not
Fuck
gonna
no.
fucking. We are not gonna
Oh, God.
split.
Splitting.
Okay, hold on.
That is like the one rule you don't break.